age, woman.
All right. I'm a sucker for romance.
Thanks, Lois. This could open up a whole new world for me. Like one of those kids who gets a device that allows them to hear for the first time.
Yes!
Easy.
I thought they were ingrown hairs, but they kept coming back. I went to see doctors 7 years, but no one knew what it was. It was exhausting, embarrassing. I felt alone. Finally, I found the right dermatologist.
Looking at is idle hydrogen that's for sure.
Hidradenitis suppurativa, an inflammatory skin condition known to be related to the immune system. Too much inflammation causes abscess. They tested
Ultra soft and strong is made using an energy efficient process. 3 trees are also premium comfort made sustainable. It's almost like
Getting while you buy off-brand energy.
my mind has something very similar to Step 1. Y'all know bring it up from again. So to help you learn more about it, I'm
All right, guys, what is up? So happy to have you here tonight to talk comics and everything Marvel, DC, Image, Dark Horse, the whole thing, everything you can think of. We are here to talk comics, and we are so excited that you are here with us to talk comics. Alex will be joining us in a little bit, but before we go any further, it is Friday night, and I've got a big announcement. I'm going to save it for a little bit farther into the show. I've already kind of talked about it with some of the people in the Comics Lounge group chat, and it should be really awesome because it's for you guys. It's a giveaway. There's also some other comics, and there's some other comics that we're going to be talking about, some movies that we're going to be talking about, and it should be just absolutely amazing to get into all of this. I'm also going to be talking about a mystery box that I'm going to be doing. It's the first mystery box I've ever done, and I'm very excited about it because it's a different kind of mystery box than what you might be used to. So that's that. First things first, biggest announcement that I've seen that I've been kind of talking about and thinking about lately is the announcement of Sony rumored to be working on a Amazing Spider-Man 3 movie. With everything that's been going on, Amazing Spider-Man 3, it should be, or everything that's been rumored, I should say, because nothing's really going on. We don't really know much yet as fans or anything like that. But there's been a lot of talk on social media, Reddit, and 4chan, and a lot of other places that I'm following people that are in the know, and then also people that I talk to who are over at Marvel and kind of really trying to figure out who is there and what they're thinking about planning and where it's all kind of going. So it seems as though, based on all of that, that Amazing Spider-Man 3 is going to be happening. What's up, Rad Dad? Good to see you. If you have not supported Rad Dad yet, go check out his Gamma stands. They're absolutely amazing. You can check them out on Instagram. Rad Dad dropped that link in the chat so we can post it up. But more importantly than that, it is absolutely amazing to kind of see all of this stuff going on. And Amazing Spider-Man 3 is something that I've been waiting for since Amazing Spider-Man 2 came out. Since we got that deleted scene of Richard Parker in the cemetery as they're standing over the grave of Gwen Stacy, and they just are like, Peter's just standing there, and Richard comes up and says something to him, and I'm so excited to see all of that. Yes, it is supposed to be Venom in Amazing Spider-Man 3. Very excited for that. And I believe it has not been confirmed yet, but the biggest rumor is that Tom Hardy's Venom is going to be a part of the Venomverse, and the Spideyverse from Amazing Spider-Man to Venom is going to join forces. Two of the best iterations of those characters, in my opinion. Obviously, we haven't seen a whole lot of Venom, but we have seen a ton of different iterations of Spider-Man over the years, whether it's in animated or not. But here to join us tonight is Alex. What's up, buddy?
Hello, Chris.
How's it going?
Good. I just got back from work.
Sweet. How is it?
Good. I got finished with my first week. Oh, by the way, I have my camera off because I'm eating. I go from 2:30 to 6:30. So.
Okay.
No, yeah. So everyone
who's
new, I'm a gorilla. So this is me now. But yeah, I like my first week. It's really fun. it's actually really chill. It's not what I was expecting. I was expecting like, oh, do a little high pressure, but no, it's just look over clubs, the after school clubs for the high school students.
Yeah.
That's pretty chill. I love my coworkers, all nice, all funny, all weird, which is good. And the cool thing is, my boss's boss, apparently he showed up. The guy the head of everything, showed up on my first day. I was like, oh wow. And we got talking, and he's a big comic book fan.
That's awesome.
Like he says he has, you know, the Spider-Man the very first comic where they introduced the Spider-Man costume, not Secret Wars 8, but the other one in Amazing Spider-Man. He says he has that in mint condition.
No way.
I was like, oh shit! No, not like oh shit, but I can't cuss. But I was like, oh my god, really? Yeah, he showed me a photo of it. I was like, dude, that's amazing. You know how much that is now?
Yeah.
And he has all these old comics that are in mint condition. Like, dude, if you ever sold those things, oh my god, they'll be so like worth the money.
ASM 252.
Yeah, that one.
I've got that. I believe I can't remember which 5 I sent out, but when I got that big collection that I bought, I sent out 5 comics, and I believe 252 is in there. I still need to find a Secret Wars 8. I have not been able to track one down yet, but
you mounted the condition.
What is it?
Does it matter the condition?
Yeah.
Because I got mine.
No,
like a video copy. I got mine for $100. I was so happy to get one.
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, I would love to have one because it's so my kind of mantra, and I know I kind of broke this with my Black Cat first appearance.
Yeah,
is pretty much anything that's 70s to like 90. I like to have in a 6 or higher.
Oh,
anything
cool.
80s and up, like 80s to pre-modern. It's like probably 2005-ish. 8 or higher.
Oh, that's a good rule.
So, and then obviously anything modern should be a 9.6 or 9.8. But
yeah,
I've never had a 9.4 or 9.2 come back.
Yeah.
It's always been, I had my lowest is a 3.5. Everything that I've personally sent out has always come back a 9.6 or 9.8. Yeah, except for the 3.5. And then my ASM 300 is an 8.5. So
nice.
Yeah, I'm trying to stick to that rule.
Yeah, so that was cool. Oh, sweet! I got a good word in with this guy. So I was like, yeah, comic books. Nice supervisor. JC will be happy about this. You know, JC Collectibles. Remember how he was mentioning it?
Mm.
Yeah, she is. Wow. Found out she has a boyfriend though yesterday. Sad face. And she's younger than me. She's like 21.
Hey. You know, young love doesn't always last.
You know, they actually last because they are high school sweethearts.
Okay.
They've been together like 5 years.
Okay.
They're going strong. So, yeah.
Well,
yeah, JC would be happy to hear that.
If anything ever happens, we know who will be there to swoop in.
Yeah, like, oh, I'm so sorry. Boom. But you know, yeah, it's really fun. Like I haven't been on a high school campus in almost 20 years. And 2014. Yeah, like 10. Sorry, not 20. So like over 10 years.
Okay.
I haven't been like almost 10 years. I haven't been in a campus.
Very
so
cool.
It's fun. Yeah, working with high school students is really fun. I'll just watch them. They're funny. I forgot how the conversations in high school go. It's so weird.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And it's weird, too, because I shadowed somebody who is doing photography club, and it's all on the phones. They don't use cameras anymore. They just use the phone cameras. So that was an interesting thing.
True.
I felt old.
It's crazy. And
Yeah.
the thing is like these new phones that are coming out, like the iPhone Pro 12 and
Yeah.
I think the Pro 13 now
Yeah.
is, I mean, the camera on that is very well done. It's,
Yeah. Seems like
I-
the phones are more about the cameras than they are about the phone.
Yeah, I still say I love my Nikon, but it sucks trying to lug that thing around. My buddy Mikey, who was actually my best man at my wedding, still shoots on film.
Nice.
He just enjoys it. He likes developing it. He enjoys shooting with it, and it's one of those things. If you love it and you love doing it, go right ahead.
Yeah. And they said I might get my own club to one. So hopefully do a
I-
Latin dance club.
I get that, Rad Dad.
Nice.
I'm trying to
man.
save money up for a riding lawnmower, so
So
it's
the
probably not
manual
going to
ones?
happen now that I see the shed and how much space I'm going to have in there. But I'll measure it out and see if it will fit. It's a big shed, but I've got a lot of stuff.
Just build a mini shed.
I just built a new shed. If I build another one, the town of Greece might come back to me and be like, no, you're not allowed to do that.
But yeah, so it's cool. Hopefully I can run my own club in the next couple of weeks.
Very cool.
I said like I want to do a Latin dance club. I think it'd be beneficial for the students, get them out of the comfort zone. Because you know how it is. Like everyone's like in high school, they're like
Oh, yeah.
in that weird, awkward phase of shyness and stuff.
Yep.
So, yeah, hopefully I'll be doing that.
Been there, done that.
I know. So, anyways, yeah, that's how my week is. How's your week been going?
It's going good. We got my wife's friends are getting married tomorrow, so that's gonna be fun. We're heading an hour west to go celebrate them getting married. They're already married, but they did like the justice of the peace, and now they want to have like a legit wedding because
Oh,
they got engaged and then COVID hit, so their actual wedding got shut down.
aw.
So then they had to kind of just do what they had to do. But
That's cool.
yeah.
You get to dress up now.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13,
I love dressing up.
14, 15. So here's announcement number 1. I've
We
never
have
done this
15
before.
15 announcements?
No. 15 comics plus
Oh, yeah.
2 slabs. So this is going to start off as $10 for 30 spots. That includes shipping and all of that. And then every 5 spots after that. Actually, you know what? I'll probably do like every 2 spots or so. I'm not quite sure yet, but I don't want it to be insanely overpriced because it's a really great 15 books plus 2 slabs. One's a 9.6 and the other one is a 9.8. And
That
it
seems
is
good.
a Spidey Venom themed Spidey Venom and Carnage themed lot. So it's a complete mystery box. Those are the 15 comics. It's got all different kinds of stuff in there.
Can you tell us like what the era of these comics are?
Mostly modern. I don't think there's a couple like True Believers in there just because the stories are so good. Mainly like movie era 2000, early 2000s to mid 2000s.
Oh,
But
those
there
are
is
good.
some like newer books from the past 5 years as well. And then as it kind of gets more and more built up, I'm going to put more books in there every like 2 or 3 spots probably, depending on the book and depending on everything like that. But that's going to be on my Instagram. I'm going to do a big announcement video. I was hoping to do that this week, but it just kind of the week kept going and going, and I was busy as can be. So it is what it is. So that is the first announcement.
That's exciting.
Second announcement is pretty much based on what we're seeing is D23 is going to confirm that Amazing Spider-Man 3 is being made, and just as Rad Dad said, this is what I want to see with it, is a legit symbiote costume. Venom versus Spidey, and this was actually my theory as well, that Rad Dad put out there. I didn't word it as well, but basically Peter stops pulling his punches, and that's when the symbiote like latches onto him. What are your thoughts on that one?
Sorry, I was following. Yeah, that's good.
Oh, you're good.
I like that theory. Getting more into that darker side. Just like with Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man, like he mentioned, like in No Way Home, how he said, I stopped pulling my punches and everything. That'd be interesting to see when it comes to Tom Holland's Spider-Man, because you know how we've seen like he seems so like innocent. I guess that's the best way I could put it. But yeah, but maybe that might change now that no one remembers him. I guess getting frustrated about that, like having that inner conflict.
Yeah.
So how could I be Spider-Man if no one recognizes me? I mean, like I'm Spider-Man. Yes, I'm doing it for a good reason, but what's the point if I don't have someone to fight for? And if I do, I mean, they don't even remember me.
Exactly.
Yeah. That'd be cool. Yeah, I see that darker side of Tom Holland's Spider-Man. We kind of saw it in No Way Home when he's battling the Goblin, the Green Goblin.
That was an amazing scene.
I know. I love that scene when he like damn, this is a different side of Holland.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be cool. And then the Venom symbiote, like it gets attracted to that.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, damn, I want a piece of that action. Probably not like that, but
have you ever seen Tom Holland get dark?
No. Well, only like in that No Way Home. But is there a movie he gets dark?
No, I'm curious. No Way. Pretty much, Spider-Man was my first introduction to him.
Yeah.
And it's one of those actors that are newer.
Yeah.
And
yeah, go on.
You know, he's an amazing actor in my opinion. Genuinely amazing. I enjoy everything he's in the MCU, of course. And I heard that he did really well. There's an army movie that he's in.
Oh yeah, that movie, yeah.
And I heard that was phenomenal, and that was kind of on the darker side, but not like dark. It was kind of like, oh yeah, this is dark. Not really, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, from what I've seen of his works, well, I've only ever watched him in Spider-Man like, movie-wise, but I've seen snippets of his work. I know of his works.
Yeah.
And none of it, I've seen different clips there and there of his, like, in those movies. But nothing really shows that of him being, like, dark. I think really the closest was in No Way Home. From what I can see, that was the darkest. But I'd like to see more of that. Like, now that we know that he could take it there in his acting range. So that'd be good to see. That'd be cool. Maybe we could do that little, like you seen Spider, you read Spider Shadow, right?
Spider Shadow?
Yeah, the what if the Venom? It was like it came out last year. Yeah, like it kind of got dark. Probably make like that, but not that dark.
I don't know if it got that dark. Whew.
I mean, like almost they're like leaning towards that, but not so dark. I don't think Marvel will go that route.
No,
but
that would be extremely dark, and I don't think Sony would go that route.
Yeah,
I think like, Sony's storyline is going to stick more to.
I just meant like the attitude like he had in that one.
Yeah, not even Maximum Carnage level. Because I feel like that's where they're going.
Yeah,
I feel like they need.
You need something dark.
The reason that Sony's okay with doing 3 Spider-Men is because they want to build up to Maximum Carnage. That's why Let There Be Carnage was so short. And I mean, say what you will about Let There Be Carnage. I thought it was a good movie. I wouldn't say it was perfect, but it was definitely enjoyable to watch. And I would go back and rewatch it again. Like, I've seen it 2 or 3 times at this point. It's definitely an enjoyable movie, and I love the way that Woody played Carnage.
Oh yeah,
That's
you did a phenomenal
really
job,
good.
like in that psychoticness in there.
Yeah,
You did well because you know sometimes when people try too hard, it just comes off like it's too. Like, it comes out to be comical because it's like too out there. Like, he did
exactly.
good. He did good.
And there was no overacting. Like, let's be real.
Yeah.
It was.
It felt natural.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was believable that he could do this.
It felt like Cletus Cassidy is a real person, as scary as that might be to say.
Oh yeah, but yeah, the darker tone. I think Tom Holland can nail it. He has the range to do it. And then to see that, I hope I want a symbiote suit. I don't want like. Well, the Spider-Man 3, the original one. I like the suit because it's just a black version, but I didn't. Now that like. Because at that time I wasn't like into. I didn't really know the origins of it.
Yeah.
Now that I'm older, now that I've done the comics and stuff, I don't want like that. I want it like smooth. I don't want any of the design. Like
Agreed.
I want it like an actual symbiote suit. I don't want. It's just another color.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
I was not a fan of the symbiote suit or the symbiote in Spider-Man 3. I thought that, I mean, you want to talk about like ruining a character and not allowing for any like follow up with that character.
yeah,
That was the way to do it. Venom should have never been a one-off villain.
I know.
You know,
now,
like
he's a major character villain
Yeah.
in like Spider-Man universe.
And I know certain people will say that all Marvel does is one-off characters, but you know, I completely disagree. Oh, Knight, I never even saw that you commented. Sorry, I'm taking these
Hi, Night,
comics and re-putting them into my system because stupidly I deleted the whole thing as I was purging out my computer to save space. So now it's saved in 3 different places and locked, so it cannot be deleted.
Yeah, it's like he bought 5 different computers just to have them back up in there. He bought 17 hard drives.
Yep. It saves in the cloud.
He has more backups than the Pentagon. Just for like 20
Don't
comics.
tell anyone that.
I know you have more. I know you have more than 20 comics. I'm exaggerating, of course. Everyone would get my point. No, that would be weird if you did all that just for like 20 comics.
I actually am trying to downsize right now, and this is, I mean, we talked about it offline, but this is my stack of comics that I'm getting rid of because as I'm going through, I'm just like, this doesn't fit anymore. This doesn't fit anymore. This is a duplicate that I don't need a duplicate of. Why did I buy it? How did I get 2 of these?
Same. That's what I'm
know?
doing now. I went over my stuff and I'm deciding what to sell now.
Yep.
Well, because I got proof of whatnot, but that's giving me more incentive to like start going through my stuff. Because I do have duplicates of stuff.
Like, why did I buy the 5-issue miniseries of Namor just to read, just to stay in tune with King and Black? Like,
yeah,
this was not that worth it. In my opinion, I'm not a Namor fan, but for people who are Namor fans, it might be. I mean, it was a good read. I'm not going to say it was crappy because I mean, it was an interesting read to see the symbiotes and whatnot in the sea and that they had been there for a while, but
in the long one, you don't see yourself like rereading it or anything. You like it was good for like a one-time thing.
This right here, Hoarders, is what I'm getting rid of right now. There's more books that I have to go through. I've still got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 short boxes. After going through, you can see some of them over here. 3 short boxes of Spidey, Amazing Spider-Man, a short box of Venom and Carnage, a short box of Black Cat, all of like the Spider women, and then this long box right there of Amazing Spider-Man that's like 200 through 450.
Oh
With
shit!
a lot of gaps in between, but
I'm sorry. I mean,
you're
I'm
good.
like, why am I saying sorry? Sorry. Yeah, this week has changed me because I'm not allowed to cuss in front of the kids.
Yeah.
And then a couple times, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So if I'm overly cussing on a Friday, you know, I'm just venting, letting
At
it
least
all
you're
out.
working with high schoolers.
What?
At least you're working with high schoolers. I mean, if you were working with like little kids and you said, "What the fuck?"
They'll start repeating it back to the parents. But yeah, damn, dude. Like, yeah, I'm always surprised that you have all those Amazing Spider-Man comics.
You know, if it wasn't for that collection that I got my hands on, I would not. I'd probably just have the 3 short boxes, and that would be it.
Yeah, you lucked out on that collection. I
did.
remember you messaging in the chat like, "Is it worth it? Should I get it? What do you guys think?" But yeah, like I'm glad you did. Like I'm happy for you. I'm jealous of you, but I'm happy for you.
It was a lot of like going back and forth with myself, and then I was like, okay, now that I've kind of decided that it's worth it, now I've got to talk to the wife and be like, hey,
Oh wait,
so
oh, I feel so honored that we were the first ones. You come.
because I wanted to make sure, like, as in my mind, I'm like, okay, if I'm gonna ask someone if it's worth buying something, I need to talk to people who actually know what they're talking about with this. I had never bought a collection at that time, and to buy like 200 books at that price was pretty crazy for me. And you know, it was I was kind of
I'm sorry.
dumbfounded. No, you're
It always does this on my phone. It's weird that
good.
like it's only recent that StreamYard started doing that to me.
So yeah, hoarders, that's just that stack of books is just the stuff that I'm kind of offloading right now. There's still
don't be
like,
afraid if you don't want to sell them. Like you want to give them for free to a homie like me, I wouldn't mind.
There's this stack that I have to go through. Obviously, I'm keeping this one. But like I have to bag and board it because it was sitting in one of those for a couple of years after I bought it. It was sitting in my son's room.
Is it still in good condition?
Oh yeah.
Nice.
I mean, it's meant.
Damn, and it was in your son's room too?
So it was in a protected case.
Oh, okay.
No, it
I was
wasn't.
like that'd be like that. You'd be absolutely flexing if you like if it was like, oh, I didn't protect it. My son was okay.
Yeah, these white covers are so hard to keep. Yeah, I don't know if you can see it, but there's like little flecks up in this corner.
Yeah, I see.
And whatnot.
I own some of the.
And then up here
some
too.
Of them. Yeah, I had to get rid of all my
so
timeless variants. And yeah, like it's stuff like if any dirt on it, it shows.
Yeah. I'll always get a white cover cleaned and pressed.
Yes.
Buying collections is nerve-wracking for sure.
Yeah, especially
I mean, it was my first collection I'd ever like even thought about taking a shot at, and he didn't know what to ask, so I basically was saying, "Hey, this is what I can afford right now. What are you willing to do?" And
I'll give you my son.
Well, I wouldn't go that far. He did ask me to be on the channel because I said, hey, $700. And then he found a bunch of more, or I said 600 for the original stuff he found. And then he found almost 100 more. Damn. And I said, let's do 700, 750 with shipping. He said, no, 700 with shipping is good by me.
Damn.
If instead of $50, my daughter and I can come on your show. And I said, whenever you guys are available, let me know and we'll make it happen.
I think
he hasn't been on the show yet, but I still have his contact info, and over like every now and again I'll reach out to him and just be like, hey, how's it going? What have you guys been up to? I want to contact him and have him on the show when those books come back from CGC or CBCS.
It's like if they're bad, like like nah, I don't want you on the show anymore.
Huh.
I'm joking. Oh God, please don't think about that. I
I
don't want to put
mean-
that. I don't want to put that idea in your mind.
Well, I bought it for $3. If it's not worth like 3,000, what do I do then? Because I'm not selling it.
Yeah, I was like, that's why I like you should have them on the show beforehand, so it's
Yeah.
natural.
Well, no, the whole reason that he was willing to sell them to me for so cheap is because I wasn't going to flip them. I said these
Oh,
are
yeah.
for my personal collection. They will be passed down to my son and my daughter if they're into comics, and if they're not, then at that point when I'm 6 feet under, they can figure out what they want to do with them. But these
They
will
can
be in my
bury me.
collection. Yeah,
Bury me
they
with
they
them.
can bury me with those comics. That'd be kind of cool though.
Or
Not
make
gonna
the
lie.
casket out of that. No, not casket out of it, but put it like not how do I describe it? Like
Line
like
the
a,
casket.
Yeah, line the casket like and then like protect them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I'm giving you ideas now. Like, do I want to give them to my kids now, or do I want to make this casket?
That's one of those things when you get to be when you
Oh.
get married and stuff, and
Hmm.
everyone's like, "You need a will in place. You need this. You need that." I'm like, I don't know if I want to be cremated, buried with a tree, or in a casket. Like, who asked those questions to a 30-year-old? I've still got
Yeah.
a bunch of time to live.
That you know of. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm not hinting at anything. But no, I just thought about it. If you do that casket idea, you could get grave robbed.
How badass does Doctor Doom look in this?
Oh shit! I thought that was Moon Knight at first.
This
That's
is the
badass.
book that I'm on right now. All of the Secret Wars stuff that I have.
Nice. That's so awesome.
So
How are you enjoying it? I never read that Secret War series.
So I'm not reading it yet, only
Oh.
because I don't have all of them.
Which ones are you missing?
So right now I've got the guide. And there's 2099 included in that.
Ooh.
Battle World, which is like separate one shots.
Oh yeah, I have the I only have the Ghost Racers Battle World tie-in.
Because it was so popular, even the free comic book day issue 0 is $4.
Oh, I think I have that. I have to go through my stuff. I think I have that.
This is the third printing of issue 1.
I've always liked that cover.
Yeah, this is one of my favorite covers from this.
It's the artwork and everyone there.
It reminds me a lot of Ultimate Fallout in a way.
Oh yeah.
I've got 3. So this is what I'm confused about.
Oh. Okay.
So, and I know that they make mistakes,
Do they?
but so this top one is the first printing,
What?
and the ones on the bottom are the third printings.
What are you confused on?
3 of 8 and then 3 of 9.
Oh yeah. Oh, there's a
So-
weird. I encountered that before with Chaos War, or some of the comics. It said like 3 of 3, no 3 of 4. Even though there was, then the next one was 4 or 5,
Yeah.
and even though there's 5 in the series, yeah.
I always
must
find
be a
it
misprint.
interesting. Sorry. I always find it interesting when all they do on a cover from first printing to third printing is change the color of the words. Like, other than that, these
That's true.
covers are pretty much exactly the same.
Yeah, some reprints are actually worth more than the first printing.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's like because of the color change of the title.
So 3, I'm missing 2. I've
Oh.
got 4 and 5. So 4 also says on the second printing 4 of 9.
But
And then 5 on the first printing says 5 of 8.
oh, that's weird.
So I don't know, were they originally planning to only do 8 and then they were like, oh shit, we need a number 9.
Yeah, I was like, and like flip flopping, like we don't know what's going on.
So then we've got 7. So I'm missing 2, 6, 8, and 9.
Possibly 9.
Yeah. Possibly 9 if it actually exists.
Watch, if you get 2 9s, you'll be like 9 out of 12.
Secret Wars. Oh, it's still going on. Actually, that it's just a secret.
Yeah, we just said fuck it. Like at number 50, we decided to keep it going.
It's the new Clone Saga.
it was still going on in Venom 200.
That's pretty
Ooh.
amazing.
That's good.
Golden Age books at
The
$10,
Disney Looney,
almost or under $10 a book. It's
yeah,
not bad.
the Looney Tunes and Disney ones are high money too.
Yeah. So before I've got like 15 minutes left. Actually, yeah, almost 15 minutes.
No time limit. No, I'm kidding. Are you sure it's 15 minutes, or we go like 50, like 15 out of 15?
No, I got to get some sleep so that way I can be ready and able for this party tomorrow, because I know it's going to be more of a party than a wedding.
Oh, we're gonna see you. We'll see some embarrassing video of you.
There could be. You never know. There would definitely be embarrassing video of my wife that might surface.
We're gonna see like you twerking and everything.
I was pumped when dude, that was the biggest thing. It was trusting someone you met online to spend that much money. Like, in your case,
Sounds
it
like
was
dating.
thousands. In my case, it was hundreds. Like,
Yeah.
to have the chance at losing $700, I was like, holy, what am I doing?
Yeah.
And when are you going to have more details on your mystery box? I'm going to be posting a video on it. Like I said, it's going to be a builder mystery box. I've never seen anyone do it before, and it's going to be a raffle. So $10, 30 spots to start. The 2 slabs alone are almost 150, depending on the day, and where they sell at. The one is selling right now for between 50, and I've seen some go for 90 back. Like when I first bought it. And then the other one is one that was up to 200. It went back down before I got it back from CGC, so I didn't actually flip the book. It was going to be my first flip, and I was like, you know what, I'll keep it for now. And it's kind of gone down, but it's still at the 9.6 that it's at is about 40 to 50, because obviously like CGC prices have gone up since then. So to get a book and grade it is still a good chunk of change. So people would rather buy it graded already.
And a good chunk of time too.
Yeah. So people would rather just buy it graded for $40 to $50 instead of sending it off and having to wait. So personally, that's what I would do right now. Instead of, if I could get a CGC book for under $40 in the 9.6 or 9.8, I'd jump on it. So that's the first $100. And then between the 15 books, that's the other 175, and then it's going to be probably about 25 to 30 in shipping with 15 books and 2 slabs. So that's kind of where I got that pricing from, Hoarders. And I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, if that sounds too expensive for 15 modern age books. I mean, they're nothing special. I'm not going to lie, but they're Carnage, they're Venom, they're Spidey, and they're really good. They're good books. There's nothing that's damaged. I mean, if there's one that is damaged, I haven't seen it. And I keep all my books in pristine condition. It's just they're duplicates or this or that. So I'm just like, you know what? It's time to get rid of some of these duplicates. It's time to stop taking up space in boxes. And I only bought them when I first got them because I was like, oh, it's a sweet cover. I'll get 2 of them. I'll slab one and read the other. But when slab prices went up, I was like, nah, it's not worth slabbing this one. Not worth slabbing that one. Not worth slabbing that one.
Yeah, I feel you.
So it's one of those things where you got to really question it. If I can get 50 people to buy in, I'll throw in another slab.
One of your personal slabs?
One of my personal slabs. I've got one in mind to offload. If not, it will probably get offloaded separately in a similar raffle. But you know, It is a raffle mystery box. And there will be, so don't think just because you enter the raffle and don't win, you won't get anything. I will be doing
Consolation
other
prizes.
consolation prizes and stuff. Like I said, I've got all of these books to get rid of, and I don't want to just make a bunch of money off them. That's not why I do this. Basically, any money that I do make goes right back into the comics. And, you know, that's how I kind of, when I got into comics, someone taught me, if you're not using this collecting to support your collecting, you're doing it wrong. And that's how I've kind of lived. Like everything that I've sold has went right back into what I'm buying to read new. Like that's how it goes. I literally just keep it in I hold on to that money, and then I'll go buy another ASM book or something like that. Like that's how I bought my first collection partly. That was from selling an X-Men 4, the first appearance of Omega Red. So, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. And if you don't agree with that kind of logic, then sorry, but it is what it is.
Yeah, that seems like a good logic.
I mean, I also, like I said, that New Avengers 7, I love that cover. I love that book, the first appearance of the Illuminati. So I'm holding on to it until it gets into the price range where I'm like, you know what, sell it. It's worth it more to put that money into my Spider-Man collection than it is to hold on to a book that's $500, $600, $700. And unfortunately, I put it up on eBay a day late and $1 short, and it didn't sell for what I thought it would sell for, and it never got up to the price that I thought it might get up to. So I'm holding on to it. I don't care. I'm not selling these books to get rich.
Well, could you possibly get rich if you did that?
I mean, do you have Amazing Fantasy 15 I don't know about?
I don't know. Why? Like, you make it seem like I was going to give it to you so you can get rich. I wish.
No, if we give that away,
That
how
would
many subscribers and members do you think that would get us?
you should probably just get like a bunch of people just for that one raffle, and then once it's over,
Yeah.
you lose all of them.
I saw a channel do that recently where they're like, oh, all the members, anyone who's a member gets entered in this. And it's like, how many people are going to sign up to be a member, pay you $1 to be in the raffle, and then no longer be a member right after because they were only there for the raffle?
Oh, yeah, that doesn't really seem like a smart strategy because if you want subscribers, I mean, like that's not a way you only go have it for a certain amount of time.
Exactly. Like I do giveaways at certain milestones, but like I'm doing a 1,500 subscriber giveaway when we get there. Right now we're at 1.45, so we're halfway to 500 after like
We're halfway
1.4.
there.
It's taken a little bit. There was a video I put out at the beginning of the summer. They got like 8,000 views, and that one video got 30 subscribers.
Woo!
And then the Kang Dynasty video that I put out after that got announced.
I like that one.
It's been growing pretty steadily. It's at 6,000 views and 27 subscribers. So, I mean, that's the kind of stuff I want to keep doing, is putting out these massive videos that, I mean, obviously I'm no Cosmic Wonder. I'm no Comic Tom. I would never want to be Comic Tom.
Oh, shade.
But like Warren Thompson, I don't know if you watch his stuff, but like that's kind of why I started
I only know Comic Tom by name.
Okay. So Warren Thompson is the guy who does Cosmic Wonder, and he does everything MCU. All the Marvel stuff, and that's kind of where I got a lot of my like inspiration from to get into comics and watch more stuff and dive deeper into it, because he's very real. Like, he's not someone who looks at stuff at face value and then dives so deep that it's like, well, why didn't they do this? This is how it should have been done. This is how this should look. And I'm like, then you go do it. Like, if you think you can make a better movie than Taika Waititi or James Gunn or whoever, go right ahead. Become a director and go right ahead and do it if you think you can. But these keyboard warriors, I'm so sick and tired of, because it's like, just because it's not what you want doesn't mean that it's bad.
True.
Like, I don't know. She-Hulk twerking.
Did you watch it?
No, I didn't watch it, but I've seen all the memes about it and stuff.
Oh yeah, I just watched
Like-
it last night.
Like MCU in 2008, Iron Man walking away from an explosion.
I saw that
MCU in 2022, She-Hulk twerking. I'm like, guys, can we just allow it to be what it is? Like, if you were a lawyer and you wanted to get an in with this
Making
big
it sound-
client,
Yeah.
like, you would do the same thing or something similar. Hello, like, you're
Yeah.
gonna do something to get the job.
And that CGI ass though. No, I'm just kidding. Not gonna say, like, not gonna lie. You look pretty good. I'm just
From
kidding.
every Hoarders, from everything I've heard, I haven't seen it yet because we've been catching up on other stuff, my wife and I, and we watch all of the MCU stuff together. Whenever I watch it without her, like, I've watched a couple shows, Moon Knight and stuff, I'm like, she'd enjoy this. I should be watching this with her. Why am I not watching
Oh,
this
they're
with
gonna
her?
say you felt guilty.
I did feel guilty. Like, that's basically
Aw.
what that was.
That's
Is I
true
felt guilty
love.
because it's like, this is something that kind of we bonded over when we first started dating. She's the whole reason that I started collecting. She took me to some comic shops in the Rochester area. She's like, you love this stuff. Why don't you have any comics? And I think she regrets that decision ever since. But
And like she'd go back in time, like, you're like, what's one thing you regret? Like she goes immediately to that memory.
if I'm ever on a live and all of a sudden all the stuff behind me starts disappearing, you'll know my wife found a time machine and went back to that exact date.
Oh, good. I don't know why, but my mind went to divorce. I was like, oh shit. I'm like, it's about to get dark up in here.
No.
Yeah, slowly going away before our eyes.
It all just gets snapped away.
So you're calling your wife Thanos? No, kidding. no
I
denial.
mean, I don't think I've ever met a woman who can't go Thanos mode.
I think that's like any guy too.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah. But yeah, she. Oh, sorry, go on.
My team name in my brother-in-law's fantasy league is Thanos was right.
Oh, that's so bad. Just kidding, that's funny. But yeah, She-Hulk isn't bad. I've been watching. It's entertaining, but I do agree with Hoarder's Tide though. It is fun, but it was getting old quickly though. Yeah, I can see that. Like it's funny, like during the time like we're living in now. Well, some things I find funny, some things I don't. But I guess like it's good for the times you are living in now,
Yeah,
but it's not going to age well. Like the stuff or the jokes they're writing and the situations is not going to age well
for sure.
at all. Like Moon Knight can age well.
Yeah.
But I think it's because they're playing too much into the time. Like now, that's why it's like only good for right now.
I can see that. And I think that's why WandaVision and Loki are doing really well. They're still very rewatchable because they don't dive into what is going on in the here and now. They dive into their own storylines.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's one of those things where it's like, this is a really cool story. Why are we ignoring all of this and only doing this? So, you know, I mean, I don't want it to get old. I don't want it to be drawn out and stupid and a waste. But at the same time, like you can rewatch Family Guy and see the old jokes from like Trump's era, or even like the jokes they make from when Bush was president that they make in like 2017 and 2018. And it's like, hey, that was kind of funny. Obviously, like there's going to be people who are watching it at some point that don't get the joke because they weren't alive when Bush was president, or they weren't in the know when Bush was president. But like,
Yeah, true.
you know, that was, I grew up with Bush as president. That's how I was in high school.
I think I was in the elementary. No, middle. No, wait. Like, was that elementary?
Because he was 2000 to 2008. So
2008, I entered junior high school.
okay. 2008, I was graduating. Well, not graduating. I was leaving 10th grade and going into 11th grade because I graduated in 2010.
Yeah, elementary school. Elementary school was when his era was with me. When I was in his era, because I still remember the news. And that was so weird when all the channels had him on it. It was declaring war.
Yeah.
Yeah. I still remember that day vividly.
I remember. Well, speaking of comic books that are coming back soon, the 9/11 variant.
Ooh.
The 9/11 variant's coming back. Or not even variant, cover, I should say, because it really isn't a variant. That's what they ended up doing. Because the cover was originally supposed to depict the New York City skyline, and it came out shortly after the attack. I remember like all the teachers leaving the classroom and getting called down to the office, and then coming back and being like, hey, so we got to send this letter home with you guys, and we got to just let you know, like, there's some big stuff that happened. This is like, and we're all saying like, okay, because I was in 4th grade. I'm like, I don't really know what you're talking about, but okay.
Yeah, I don't remember that. I was in kindergarten. Yeah. But yeah, I remember my mom telling me that it was the weirdest feeling because there's no planes in the sky. Because this was during, like, we live in an area where there's a lot of planes and there was none. Like,
Same here.
And just, like, the vibe and everything was just different. I remember my mom picked us up from school. Yeah. It's just that whole, yeah. So, yeah, it was weird.
So I know you're a fan of trades and omnibuses.
Am I?
And so obviously I've got all of these Secret Wars. But the other thing that I picked up when I was in New York City at Forbidden Planet, because I've never actually read the storyline. I've always like seen bits and pieces from it, but I've never read it cover to cover.
Oh, yeah.
So collecting Secret Wars 1984 1 through 12.
1 through 12? Oh, shit. You got that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to buy the new printing because I'm going to get the new, because they're coming out the new Secret Wars Omnibus. I want to get the new printing because the ones I've looked at are all out of print.
Okay.
And because I debated whether or not should I open them, my comics that I have, because I have the whole series. Should I open them? Like, even if I wear gloves on wearing them, it's just so like minty.
Yeah.
Like, I got them for a good price, just minus number 8 and 1 and 2, but still. But I had to buy those separately. But 1 and 2, everything but 8 is in good condition, like mint condition. But now I'm happy that the new Secret Wars is coming out. That's cool. Is that a trade paperback or is that a hardcover?
This is trade paperback.
Oh yeah, I like the. Oh, you got the Alex Ross variant.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then I love the back of it.
I know, it's super shiny.
Like,
that's cool that you got that. Now you can read it all.
Yeah, it's the 3rd or 6th printing, 3rd edition.
Oh, when did you get that?
Hoarders, you're gonna have to send that to me. I've never seen that cover. If the Joe Linzer one. Not quite sure what you're talking about there, but I'd love to see. I love history, and I love that comic books kind of dive into history of different things.
Like, I know the Kazar comic, the new one, Kazar, the Savage Land. They did the first issue was the 20th anniversary. Oh no,
okay,
yeah, 20th anniversary of 9/11. They would, like, in the back, there was a little story of Captain America and Spider-Man going back to Ground Zero.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah,
I'll have to pick that up. But yeah, so I picked this up when I was in New York City a couple weekends ago
Nice.
with my wife, and it was a nice thing because I've been looking for something to read that's older, and I don't like. I struggle with, like I said, I haven't read anything of the 2015 Secret Wars because I don't have the whole thing. So I struggle with reading comics when I don't have the whole story to read.
I
like-
feel you.
Why? I don't want to jump around or miss things and then have
Yeah.
to like read through the front little snippet of stuff. So
Yeah, it's not the same.
that's why I'm kind of waiting to get those 3 other issues. So,
Yeah, like I know I feel there's been times where I have series that I'm missing the number 1. I'm like,
Yeah.
no, doesn't make sense.
So
Yeah, that's
But-
cool that you got the Secret Wars. Now you can read it
yeah,
and everything.
when I find the time.
True.
Now that the weather's kind of cooling down and stuff, when the snow hits, I'll probably be inside more, so I'll be able to read more. But and the kids won't be up as late. But anyways,
You're blaming your kids.
hey, Easton's been staying up till like 9 o'clock, playing outside till like 8:40 and stuff when
Damn.
it was still light out. So we were allowing it, you know. He's a kid, let him have his fun, and I mean, the more he plays, the more exhausted he'll be, and the better he'll sleep. So
Wait till you get to the teenage years. Then like you'll never see them.
yeah, exactly. But anyways, so yeah, the 1,500 subscriber giveaway is coming out in
Can't wait.
48, I believe last time I checked, 48 subscribers. So let's aim for that very soon. That'd be awesome to do a giveaway in September, sometime within the next 28 days.
Woo-woo.
That
Tell your
would be
friends.
2 subscribers a day, under 2 subscribers a day. Just saying. It's
1.5
pretty doable.
per day.
And then on top of that, obviously the raffle, I'm going to be doing an announcement video about that. And the last big announcement is that the Amazing Spider-Man 3 is 90% sure it is getting made with Andrew Garfield and Tom Hardy's Venom. So
Woo!
that is just all great news. And next week, I know we didn't get to it this week. We're going to be talking about Black Panther Wakanda Forever. And
Wakanda
hopefully
forever.
I will have seen the more fun version of Spider-Man No Way Home. And I'm
Oh,
so
yeah.
excited for those
Does it
11
come out-
minutes.
Oh my god. This one
It came out today.
Oh, is your theater doing $3 Fridays? I mean, $3 because tomorrow my theater, well,
Ooh.
AMC and Regal are doing all movies, all formats, $3.
I might have
tomorrow
to check
only.
into that.
Like I don't know if it's just for like California
Yeah.
thing or if it's like
No, it's-
nationwide.
I heard on the I was listening to Pandora as I was working on my security floodlight camera. And it said tomorrow's cinema day.
Yeah,
So there's like a bunch of theaters across the nation doing $3. So
yeah,
I should check that out.
yeah. The Spider-Man.
Maybe after my wife and I drop off the kids, we'll go see
Yeah.
Spider-Man, and then we'll go
Yeah.
to a wedding.
Yeah, No Way Home. I see it's $3. Ah, shit. I'm gonna see if I can buy tickets tonight. Cause I know it's $3. Everyone's gonna fucking go. Cause
Yeah.
I know it's assigned seating too.
Okay,
it. I don't
that's
even
how our
care.
theaters
I-
are too.
I just want to see the 11 minutes. Yeah.
Thank you, hoarders. Can't wait to look at that. And thank you, loungers, for checking out
Woo-hoo!
the second episode of Loungers Assemble. It's been an absolute pleasure. And I can't wait to see where episode 3 goes. Hopefully, I will have seen the Spider-Man No Way Home movie by then. And we will be able to talk about that. And then also Black Panther Wakanda Forever.
And the dad
and-
bod.
Namor's dad bod.
It's a new 6-pack.
Yep. With all that being said, thank you guys for watching. It's been an
Thank
absolute
you.
pleasure.
Thank you, Chris.
Of
Next
course.
week, everyone will see my face again. Don't you? I know people miss it.
Have a good
Uh,
night, everyone.
Have a great night, guys.
Good to
Bye.
see you. Good to hear from you, Alex. I didn't really
You
get to
too,
see
Chris. All right. Good night, everyone.